all. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to back up on Facebook Live and on YouTube. We are live on Facebook.com/Make It Plain, Twitter.com/Make It Plain. And for those of you just joining us and don't know why I am dressed the way I am, I'm wearing my Judge's Chamber wig for Aaron Judge. We had a home run for us to win the wild card game last night in Yankee Stadium. I am going to wear my Aaron Judge wig every day as long as the Yankees are in the postseason. That is what I am going to do. So there it is. And we'll be, right here doing the show. All right. 86699 series. So I just want everybody to know that because some people don't know why that Judge, his last name is Judge, Aaron Judge. Some folks still don't get it. It's like a whole conversation on Twitter now. People don't understand why I'm wearing the barrister's wig, which is still worn in Britain and in many British former colonies. 86699 series. We have also made a commitment to have a dreamer a day on the radio. We've been doing this for about a month now. And we have a dreamer joining us now, especially now where we have our 100 dreamers descending upon Washington, D.C. today, with a bipartisan group of elected representatives, including Senator Dick Durbin and Senator Lindsey Graham. And these 100 dreamers and Senators Durbin and Graham will call on their colleagues to join them in supporting the DREAM Act, which would protect DACA recipients and provide protection from deportation and work authorization for these hardworking young people. One such hardworking young person is my very next guest, my very special guest. Our dreamer day today is Irving Calderon. Irving, good morning, man. How are you?
Good morning, Mark. I'm pretty good, and you?
I'm good too. Are you headed to DC as well?
I am actually. Right after I finish, I'm about to head to the Capitol.
Wonderful, wonderful. And you all going to be knocking on doors, visiting senators?
Oh yeah, we have several people who we're gonna speak to. Me in particular, since I'm from Texas. A lot of the Texas legislators.
Yeah. Now, just in case people are curious, we're on Facebook Live and YouTube.com/Make It Plain, Facebook.com/Make It Plain, YouTube.com/Make It Plain. There's a video on your YouTube page of you and another young lady, and you're in crutches with a boot on, and you all are dancing. Tell us about that. What's that all about?
So, about a little over a month ago, I tore my Achilles, and I've been on a boot, and I still am in a boot, so I'm kind of worried I'm going to be running around Congress with the boot on. But at that moment, that was actually the weekend after Trump announced that he's going to rescind DACA. And so me and my friend, we love to dance, and it's our way to relieve ourselves from the stress and just making sure that we're okay, that we appreciate life for what it is. And we decided to just come together that weekend, create a short little video of us dancing. We quickly choreographed it and did a couple of takes, and we just ended up dancing to one of the songs from La La Land, but the Spanish version.
Can we bring that up for me, Andrew? Can we hear that? We just get a little glimpse of it on my computer. Oh, look at you. That's great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. You have to laugh and dance to keep from crying, don't you?
Oh, yes. That's what's keeping me. Well, that's what's kept me.
Even with a torn Achilles, y'all, he's dancing. You should watch this. If you're on Facebook and YouTube, look at it right now because it's playing on the screen right behind me. You can see it. Tell us your story, Irving. How did you come by being a dreamer and living in the United States? Tell us your parents' story and how all that happened.
So it was first. My dad was the first one to immigrate to America. He wanted a better job opportunities, and me and my mom stayed back in Mexico. for a year. He came to the United States a year before we did, and then later he decided he started to get good money. Was able to afford much more than he can in Mexico, provide better life for us. So we left to the United States, and I got to the United States when I was 7 months old, in 1992.
So you definitely did. You were 7 months old. You definitely didn't come by yourself as a member of MS-13, as Trump thinks, right?
No,
okay.
No,
right,
no, yeah.
You'd be a bad son of a gun if you was an MS-13 if you were when you were 7 months old. But okay, go ahead. That's fine. You a bad hombre. No. You be a bad hombre.
Yeah. No, yeah, I've America's the only country that I know. I don't have a living memory of Mexico. I've never stepped foot in Mexico. So I just hear stories of it, but I'm fully American, and I've been here. All my education has been here in the United States, and I also have a sibling, and he's a U.S. citizen. And several of my family, actually, most of my family is U.S. citizens now. I'm basically the only one that's not. So it's always been rough, because I didn't discover that I was undocumented until I was 12 years old, and at that point, I had a lot of friends and cousins who would go on their summer trips. They would take trips to Mexico, and I found out that I wasn't able to go visit my grandparents who I've never met in Mexico. And that was the moment that I realized that I wasn't the same as even my own brother, who is a citizen, and my cousins. And I at the moment, I didn't really understand why that was the case, because to me, it's like I am American. Like, I speak English much better than I do Spanish, and it just I just seem like I've always been part of America, and so it didn't logically make sense. And even till this point, right now, like, it's crazy to think that I'm in this battle for basically my life here, because to me, in my mind, I'm still American. It's kind of, I'm fighting something that, what am I really fighting? Because I am American. And so it never occurred to me that I was anything other than American. And so it's still kind of hard to take in and even to tell people my story, because it's just, I almost feel like it's not real, but until I get slapped with you can't do this, you can't, you're about to get deported, or whatever it is, the situation, that's what brings me back to reality. It's like, yeah, you might feel American, but the country still doesn't consider you fully American.
86699 Sirius, our dreamer a day, Irving Calderon. Tell us about UndocuX. You're involved with that, or you run it. Am I right?
Yes. I started that because I was very surprised at how many people do not know even what the DREAM Act is, or what DACA is, and I feel like I'm just fighting for my life. And then I would ask a lot of even my people who are at my job or anything, or any other friends at school, and they had no idea. And I understand, because a lot of people don't get involved in, especially the circles that I hang around with, a lot of the entrepreneurs, they don't get involved with politics as much. I guess they're too busy with running their own businesses. But I was very, very surprised, and it kind of hurt too that that it's not well known. And I wanted to create a site where I not only write my own articles, but like also I have a lot of things that I will launch regarding basically what I call the DREAM Act briefcase, and that's everything you need to know about the DREAM Act, how to support the DREAM Act without you having to go in the internet and be frustrated of like finding all the resources, because there's a lot of really great resources out there. Just trying to find them, and like, what exactly do you need to do? What is a dreamer? What's the differences between the bills that are out in Congress? Like all that stuff. Like that's my entire life for the past since November. That's all I've been thinking about. That's all I've been reading about. Just trying to educate myself and trying to make sure that I learn how to defend myself. And this is my way to help others as well who might be in my situation, for dreamers, and also for those who might be who would support the cause but just don't know enough of it, and they do need a little bit of incentive to participate in something like this. And so I hope that I'm providing the easiest way for them to get involved and help to pass the DREAM Act.
This is your story, and I just retweeted it from UndocuX, folks, UndocuX.com. My true undocumented American story. That's your story, right?
Yes.
And this is you, this cute little boy with your bow tie and your hat on and your shorts and everything. Is that you?
That was my first birthday.
That's
and
adorable.
that was in America. Yeah.
That's adorable. What about your parents now? Are your parents still with you?
Yeah, they are. They're still with me.
Okay.
Very supportive.
Yeah, they are. How are they feeling about this? And well, first of all, because I know we've learned a lot about mixed status families too.
Mm-hmm.
What's your family status right now, and whatnot? The other parents, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So my mom's her application she's getting her citizenship, or she applied to get her residency through my aunt, who is a citizen. But she sent her application in 2001, and I believe the application process is so backed up. I believe it's in year 1995 or 1999. I can't remember, between that time. So my mom still has a couple of years until they get to her application, which that's the sad part, where it's like, get behind, people say like, get in the back of the line. It probably usually means, especially for people who come from Mexico, it usually means you're not going to get a chance. I mean, it might as well. It's very hard, and it'll take years and years and years.
But at least, as long as that winding road is, that winding path, it's a path that you don't have, because we've seen dreamers. We've had dreamers on the show, Irving, that don't have a path, but even their parents have achieved citizenship, and the parents brought the child, so the parent can get citizenship, apply and get it, because it's different. It seems like it's a different process for everybody. That's what it looks like. And which is crazy. No uniform path, just like voter registration. That's another thing. Every place is different. Because they want to make it difficult. But a parent, like even your mom, may actually get it, while you, the child she brought here at 7 months old, could get deported.
Yeah.
What? Exactly. That's crazy.
It is. Not the best situation to be in, but that is what it is right now.
So that's why we got to fight, folks. We want you to go to dreamers.forward.us, dreamers.fwd.us, and pledge your support. Contact your member of the House and Senate today. Now, actually, today is a good day, because if you do it today, you'll literally be backing up Irving Calderon, our Dreamer Day, and the other dreamers who are converging on Capitol Hill this very morning. So back them up. Call, if you don't even have time to go on the internet, you remember this number. It's easy to remember. You ought to have memorized anyway. 202-225-3121. 202-225-3121. 202-225-3121. One more time. 202-225-3121. Contact your member of Congress and ask them to support the DREAM Act so that Irving can stay here with his mother. Is that hard to comprehend? It's real simple. His mother's here, came here with his family, came here 7 months old. He didn't drive. Okay. He was 7 months old. He's a DACA recipient. You've been to school. Tell us about your schooling and what you're doing for a living now.
Yes. So I did. I went to high school in Fort Worth, and then I graduated from high school and I went to the University of Texas in Austin. And then I've graduated 3 years removed, and I've been working with the IT center in General Motors in Austin, Texas. And that's what I've been doing for the last 3 years that I've had DACA.
Wait, General Motors, isn't that an American company?
Oh, yes, it's a very American company.
Don't we always kind of want to promote buy American and buy American cars and all that? Isn't that what America? So you are working, and what does Trump always say? America, buy America, even though he ships everything overseas and makes it. You're actually more of a citizen and more patriotic than Donald Trump, because you work for an American company, American-made cars that we want people to buy more of. You're doing that, and he's not. He's not making anything in America that them clothes he makes. So who should be deported? Irving or Donald Trump? That's that's my question. So you're doing IT for General Motors?
I am.
So is that internal, or are you involved in IT in the cars themselves, putting IT in the cars?
No. So I'm a business analyst, so I work with the developers who create different systems for in my office. There is people who work with the cars and the OnStar and now with like all the autonomous vehicles. But yeah, I'm a business analyst.
He's gifted. He's smart. He's got a degree. He has something to offer within and on behalf of an American-made company for American jobs and American consumers. I'm done. I'm done. This doesn't even make sense. This just really, really ought to be handled right now, today. Folks, support Irving. He's headed to Congress with 100 dreamers, Dick Durbin and Lindsey Graham. Lindsey's got a lot of contradictions, but at least he's with us on this one. 202-225-3121. Call them today and back up. Call and say, you all need to listen to these dreamers today like Irving. You need to listen to them when they come to see you. How about that, Irving? That's what we need to do, right?
Yes, please.
Indeed. Listen, man, good luck to you. It's a pleasure to meet you. Folks, check out undocux.com, his website as well, which is doing good things and informing people. undocux.com, 202-225-3121. Irving, so how much longer you gonna have to wear that boot?
Actually, this is my last week.
Oh, good.
So
are you out of pain? Is there no more pain, right?
No more pain, but I can't really move my ankle very well. So I'm still going through physical therapy.
How'd you injure your Achilles?
Just playing basketball.
I know that's right. He's a basketball player too. Did you play basketball in school?
I did in high school. I'm originally from California, so I'm a huge Laker fan. So
how they gonna do? How they gonna do this year with ball?
Oh, my hopes are high, but I'm realistic. The West is pretty tough. So.
Yeah. How tall are you, man?
I'm only 5'8".
And you balling. Look at you. And still balling. This is a soldier, y'all. He's 5'8" and still injuring his Achilles. That's a serious ball player. It's serious. And a serious young man, a smart young man, an analyst. He works in IT at General Motors. Did I already say that? American company. Hey, Irving, undocux.com, folks. Check him out there. Follow him there. And we tweeted him out on Twitter. Twitter.com/MakeItPlain. Irving, pleasure to meet you, man. I got your back. Okay, nothing's gonna happen to y'all. We're not gonna let it happen.
Thank you very much, Mark.
We're not gonna let it happen. Thank you very much. Thank you. And call on me anytime. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. Take care now. 866-99-SIRIUS. 866-997-4748. Irving Calderon, undocux.com. Our dreamer a day. So what we're going to do now